Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always.
Awesome. So today we're tackling financial independence, and we're using Rich Dad, Poor Dad as our guide.
Classic.
Yeah, it's like one of those books, everyone's heard of.
Definitely a conversation starter, that's for sure.
Right. Like, love or hate it, you got to have an opinion, right?
Totally.
So we're not going through the whole book, though. We're focusing on excerpts from this guide we found. It's like a breakdown of the key principles.
Okay. Yeah. It makes it more digestible.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So even if you haven't read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, you can still get a lot out of this, the practical stuff.
Love it.
Okay. So let's jump in. The book, it really hammers this idea of challenging conventional thinking about wealth.
Yeah. It totally flips the script.
It's like big time. And one of the most, well-known ideas is that the rich don't work for money.
Right. It's provocative for sure.
It is. But how does that actually work in real life? We all got to work. Right?
Yeah. But it's about the mindset, right? It's not saying you don't work. It's saying you don't work for money.
Okay. Explain that.
So instead of just trading your time for a paycheck, which is what most people do, you're thinking bigger. You're working to build assets, things that generate income, even when you're not actively working.
Oh, I see. So it's like you're working to create a system that works for you.
Exactly. It's like planting a tree, You put in the work up front, but then eventually it starts bearing fruit without you having to constantly tend to it.
Got it. So it's a long-term game.
Absolutely.
And this kind of ties into another big point from the guide, this idea of financial literacy.
Oh, yeah, that's crucial.
Because, what good is earning money if you don't know how to manage it?
Right. You got to understand the rules of the game.
Exactly. And the guide breaks down, things like assets versus liabilities, cash flow, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's like the foundation, right? If you don't understand those basics, it's easy to make decisions that, don't help you in the long run.
Yeah. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
So once you've kind of got that financial literacy down, the guide says you got to start minding your own business.
Another classic rich dad, poor dad principle.
Right. And it's not necessarily about starting a company, though.
No, it's broader than that. It's about taking ownership of your finances, building that asset column, diversifying your income streams.
Yeah. So you're not relying on just one paycheck. What kind of assets are we talking about here?
Well, it could be anything from rental properties to, dividend paying stocks.
Okay. So real estate stocks.
Yeah. Or, maybe you start a side hustle, something you're passionate about. It's really about finding what works for you.
That's cool. And this kind of leads into another idea, this idea of work to learn, not just earn.
Love that one.
Yeah, me too. It's so easy to get stuck in that daily grind, just focused on the next paycheck.
Totally.
But what if you viewed work as an opportunity to learn?
Exactly. You're gaining skills, building your network. All of that can benefit you in the long run, no matter what you're doing.
It's like an investment in yourself.
The best kind of investment.
For sure. And of course, all of this ties back to cultivating a rich mindset.
The mental game.
Right. The guide, it really emphasizes that this is crucial, just as important as the practical steps.
Yeah, because your beliefs and attitudes about money, they really influence your decisions.
Absolutely. So, what does a rich mindset actually look like?
Well, the guide talks about things like having a long-term vision, thinking in terms of abundance.
Okay, so not just focusing on scarcity.
Exactly. And it's about being a problem solver, being open to collaboration.
Interesting.
It's about, believing in your ability to create wealth, not letting fear hold you back.
Wow. This has been really insightful. I feel like I'm already starting to think about things differently.
That's the goal.
Yeah, for sure. So for anyone listening who's ready to take action, what's your top piece of advice? Where do they even start?
Well, first off, start now. Don't wait.
Okay. No procrastination.
Right. Even if you can only invest a small amount, the power of compounding over time, it's amazing. Be consistent. Stay curious, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Find a mentor, talk to a financial advisor.
Oh yeah, get that professional guidance.
It can make a huge difference.
I love that. Okay, well, this has been fantastic. I'm definitely walking away feeling inspired.
Me too.
If there's one thing I'm taking from this deep dive, it's that financial independence. It's not a destination. It's a journey, right?
Absolutely.
It's about constantly learning and growing and, cultivating that rich mindset. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And to everyone listening, we'll catch you on the next deep dive.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.